For decades, the United States watched the FIFA World Cup from the sidelines. In 2026, the world is coming to America, and this time, the host nation may be ready to make history. For most of the 20th century, soccer struggled to compete with American football, basketball, baseball, and hockey. While Europe and South America lived and breathed football, the sport remained a niche interest across much of the United States. Many believed America would never become a serious football nation. But beneath the surface, the game was quietly growing. Youth academies expanded. Participation increased. More children chose soccer than ever before. Then came a turning point that changed everything. In 1994, the United States hosted the FIFA World Cup for the very first time. The tournament broke attendance records and introduced millions of Americans to football's greatest spectacle. It proved that the United States could successfully host the biggest sporting event on the planet. That success inspired long-term investment in American soccer. Major League Soccer was founded in 1996, creating a professional league designed to build the sport from the ground up. The early years were difficult, but the foundation had finally been laid. Over the next 3 decades, the league expanded rapidly across the country. Modern stadiums replaced borrowed venues, and fan culture grew stronger every season. At the same time, American players began moving to Europe's biggest leagues. Instead of staying at home, they challenged themselves against the world's best competition. That experience transformed the national team. The United States was no longer producing talented athletes. It was producing complete footballers with elite technical ability and international experience. Now comes the biggest opportunity in American football history. The 2026 FIFA World Cup will be co-hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. But the United States will host the majority of the tournament's matches. Millions of fans from around the world will travel to American stadiums. Every match will bring enormous pressure, but also a powerful home advantage. History has shown that host nations often perform beyond expectations. South Korea reached the semi-finals in 2002. Russia exceeded predictions in 2018. Qatar, despite hosting, showed how difficult the challenge can still be. The question is whether the United States can use home support to produce its greatest World Cup run ever. Because this isn't the same American team the world remembers from previous tournaments. This may be the most talented generation in United States football history, and their story is only just beginning. Part 2. The biggest reason for America's growing confidence is simple: talent. Never before has the United States entered a World Cup with so many players competing at the highest levels of European football. At the center of this generation stands Christian Pulisic. For years, Pulisic has carried the expectations of American soccer on his shoulders. From Borussia Dortmund to AC Milan, he has consistently performed on some of football's biggest stages. His pace, creativity, and leadership make him the face of American football. But unlike previous generations, this team is not dependent on a single superstar. Weston McKennie brings energy, aggression, and experience from Europe's elite competitions. Few midfielders cover more ground or fight harder for every ball. Alongside him is Yunus Musah, one of the most dynamic young midfielders in international football. His ability to carry the ball through pressure can transform defense into attack within seconds. Then comes Timothy Weah. His speed gives the United States a constant threat on the counterattack. Defenders know that a single mistake can leave them chasing shadows. Up front, Folarin Balogun offers something the United States has often lacked: a natural goal scorer capable of deciding matches with one opportunity. Every successful World Cup team needs a clinical finisher. America believes Balogun could be that player. And then there is Gio Reyna. When healthy, he remains one of the most technically gifted players in the entire squad. His vision and creativity can unlock even the most organized defenses. Together, these players form the core of America's golden generation. But talent alone has never guaranteed success at the World Cup. The world's best teams combine individual quality with tactical discipline. That is where Mauricio Pochettino enters the story. The experienced Argentine coach has managed some of the biggest clubs in world football. His task is not simply to improve the team. It is to transform a talented group of players into genuine contenders. Under his leadership, the United States hopes to become more organized, more aggressive, and more dangerous than ever before. Because if America's stars and tactics finally come together, the rest of the football world may be forced to take them far more seriously than ever before. Part 3. Yet every great football story comes with difficult questions. Can this talented American squad handle the pressure of playing a World Cup on home soil? History suggests that hosting the tournament can be both a blessing and a burden. Every stadium will be filled with expectations. Every match will feel like a national event. One poor performance could quickly turn excitement into criticism. Another concern is experience in the latter stages of major international tournaments. Many American players have starred for their clubs, but a World Cup knockout match is a completely different challenge. The smallest mistake can end 4 years of preparation. Against football's elite, there are no second chances. That is why discipline, composure, and decision-making will be just as important as talent. If the United States wins its group, the path through the knockout stage could become significantly more favorable. Avoiding an early meeting with the tournament favorites could completely change their chances. Momentum has always played a crucial role in World Cup success. A single upset victory can give an underdog the belief to challenge anyone. We have seen it with Croatia, Morocco, South Korea, and countless other nations throughout World Cup history. There is no reason the United States cannot write its own unforgettable chapter. Home support could provide the extra energy needed during the toughest moments. Every tackle would be louder. Every save would shake the stadium. Every goal could become a defining moment in American football history. But reaching the quarterfinals would only be the beginning. A place in the semifinals would transform the way the football world views the United States forever. It would prove that America is no longer just a host nation. It would prove that America has become a genuine football power. Of course, lifting the FIFA World Cup trophy remains an enormous challenge. Nations like Argentina, France, Spain, Brazil, England, and Portugal will arrive with the same dream. Their experience at the highest level cannot be underestimated. But World Cups are not won by reputation alone. They are won by the team that performs when the pressure is at its greatest. The United States has the talent, the home advantage, and perhaps the greatest opportunity in its football history. The only question that remains is whether this golden generation can seize the moment and shock the football world. What do you think? Can the United States make a historic run at the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Or will the pressure prove too much? Let us know your prediction in the comments. Subscribe for more World Cup 2026 documentaries and join us as we continue the journey toward football history.